no matter what's going on in your life, if things are going great or if things are going sour, always take time to reflect and be grateful. What's going on, ladies and gents in Cyberland? Coming back to you with another real estate educational video. And today I'm just going to pretty much be going into life in general. So, you know, everybody's going through some shit right now. Whether it's what's happening with the economy, whether it's going on with interest rates, whether it's going on with inflation, whether it's going on with who you voted for or who didn't get elected or who did get elected, or going on with health problems or trying to put food on the table. Everybody's going through some type of shit. It's just what degrees can what you're going through, how you mentally handle it. And with that being said, you're still able to get up in the morning, if you're still able to get up in the morning and go to work and take care of your family and try to put food on the table, I just say be grateful. You know, there's people right now that are starving. There's people right now who are worried about how they're going to pay their next utility bills because of inflation. Nothing that they caused. And people have had to make huge adjustments with how they spend their money. And what you need to keep in mind is, are you doing that, or is everything fine with you? And whether it's good or not, when things don't work out for the day, like you get a flat tire or it makes you late to work, instead of just being upset and voicing your issue, it's okay to talk about your issue. We always gotta have it's always good to have somebody to talk to about what's going on. But sometimes you just gotta laugh and smirk and keep it moving and just be grateful, because what I've learned from the Most High is when you get these curveballs thrown at you, even when they can piss you off and make you feel some type of way where you just want to say, fuck it, I'm going back to bed. Deal with the situation head on, because if anything, you're going to get these curveballs. And it's okay to be angry if it's not curveballs that you want, because a lot of times when we do curveballs, they're never, yay! It's always like, fuck. So you deal with it in stride. You just pick yourself up, and whatever needs to get done, you just roll with it and maneuver and try to get the situation resolved, even if it might take a couple hours, might take a couple weeks, might take a couple months. You know, just roll with it, and it'll work itself out. I don't know if I've said this before, but my grandmother used to, and my mom relayed this to me, but my grandmother said, you know, you're not, what did she say again? If you're not going through some type of shit every day, you're not alive. You know, and even though I didn't like the terminology when I first heard it, because I had some shit going on, it's true. The dead don't have to deal with problems because they're dead. The living have to deal with something. It's things that you have no control over, and things sometimes you do have control over where you still have to deal with it. So you just take it in stride. And also keep in mind how you react to it, because you may not be able to control that situation, but you can control how you react. It's like one of my friends said, you know, are you just gonna, you know, deal with the situation and head on, or are you gonna be like, I'm mad, I still think about when he told me that. It's still funny to me. And how are you gonna go about it? Some people will, you know, start screaming like, ah! And some people be like, alright, let's add this to the pile of shit we have to fix or resolve. And that's it. There's no getting around it. It's gotta get done. Reminds me of one time when, I don't know if I talked about this, but my, there's a couple things. Well, for one, my washer broke, and our old washer was a Kenmore's, but don't get me wrong, Kenmore's are good products, but it broke. And I pretty much went online and watched a bunch of videos on how to repair it, because the pump wasn't pumping the water out of the pump wasn't pumping. It wasn't pumping the water out of the washer to get the water out, and the washer's filled up with water. Watched a video how to repair it, took apart my washer and repaired it and kept it moving. And a part of me looks back on that, it's like, it was like, I don't know if it was a do or die situation, but it was I was in a tough spot, because it was like, we gotta have clothes to wash, and at the same time, we don't have the money, because we didn't, to get this thing repaired or buy a new washer. So I just went in the man mode and fixed it. It was frustrating, but now that incident helped me have more confidence in my own abilities with things, because other stuff is broken down around here, and I've gone into man mode and fixed it, repaired it, or replaced it. Not everything, because I'm still learning as being a homeowner. As you will learn as those who are homeowners, you will continue to learn how to fix things if you really want to, you know, take care of your home and not have to rely on somebody else, especially when it could be a certain time of the year and people aren't available. So, but at the same time, when all these things have happened, I still kind of sit back and chuckle and try to make the best of the situation and be grateful, because it could be a lot worse. You know? And at least these are the problems I have. Some people have problems where, you know, where's their next meal coming from? Or where are they going to sleep tonight? Or are they going home to a place of peace, or is it going to be a place of strife? You know, so I try to keep that in perspective. Even when I make this content, my sons right now are doing their thing, doing their hobbies. It's not loud. It's not noisy. My wife allows me to do what I need to do when I make this content. You know, it's not a situation where I have people interrupting me, my phone's going off, even though it does go off, but I keep it on vibrate. But I do have a place to conduct this content. I have a place to work. And some people, the only place you get peace is they have to go to their office, or they have to go away from their home. And I'm very fortunate to where I don't have to do that. So, but at the same time, I try to keep that in perspective, being grateful for what I have, and, you know, not letting little things that I don't have control over, like, just really get on my nerves. So, that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.